It's Wednesday today. I think that's the 17th. I'm at a new mark today. I'll give you a panorama. I'm just lure fishing. I've come to that point. I've seen low tide was just after 5, so it's about 6:45 now. I've been here for about 10 minutes. I've just been using the Savage Gear eel there, so I'm going to change that over and try something else. So as you can see where I am, so I was fishing previously round the corner over there. So I'm on the point here. When I climb top I'll show you more. So yeah, I've got to be home. I've got to be home for about 8:30 because I've got to take my son. He's going to do a scuba diving course to get his license today. He did it the other day, enjoyed it so much, so I've spent a fortune for him to do a 5.5 hour course to get his license. But he says they're swimming in the harbour and all that, and he says he's seen 2 massive stingrays and loads of other fish there. So I may go tonight back to that beach if I can. High tide's at midnight, so that should be quite good at dark. Do it an hour either side, but we will see. So yeah, if I catch something, I catch something. If I don't, I don't. So I'll get back and do some lure fishing. Well, I used all my lures, nothing came of it. It's 8:15. I need to get home, take my son diving. So yeah, I'll get on the top and I'll show you this headland. So this is the headland. So you can see background towards there, around that corner. I was fishing just down there. You can see there's another guy by the side of me. But it's coming up 3 hours after low tide and the ledge is starting to get swamped now. So yeah, definitely low water mark, but they're glad that well, there's a lad fishing there. But I was told by the lad, there's a couple of lads there, to fish this side, but he says this round here is very seasonal. He said point around there and further on to the next town, he says he goes there for mahi, which I think they call Dorado, but again he says that's seasonal. And he says there's a point over there which can be caught, but he said the other side of the island is better all year round for bluefish. But I've had a go. Quick hour, I need to get back now. But yeah, somewhere I'd like to come again with all my big gear, just on a fishing holiday. Quite a few people actually fishing here. I can see 1, 2, 3, and there's another lad down there, 4. So that's it for this morning. Well, I'm back on the beach. It's what day are we on? Wednesday. It's just gone 11 o'clock at night. High tide's at midnight, and this is our last day here before we fly back tomorrow. We're on a 6 o'clock flight home, so going to a zoo tomorrow in the south of the island. So I've got nothing planned, and this is, well, the first decent tide, high tide at night, because it's at midnight that I could get out. So I've got a 1 up, 1 down rig with a 3.5 ounce pyramid weight, baited with prawn. I'll fish an hour up, an hour down, see what's about. Now last time I fished more in the middle of the beach. Now I was told that I'm best coming to the, if you're looking at the beach, to the far right side. So I've come that and in front of like a hotel at the end here. So yeah, I didn't have much success spinning this morning. It was only about 1:15. Thought I might get a barracuda at that time of the morning, but hey ho. And come back to as and when anything exciting happens. Made up first cast and a cracking little bite, and I think this is a bream of some kind, maybe a white bream. I think I caught a smaller one this morning. Cracking fight on that rod, cracking bite. That's probably the biggest fish I've caught. Give you an idea, it's about the size of my hand. So yeah, that's made it worthwhile. I'll get this back in. Fish are here. Let's just get a photo for the day. Well, I just reeled in this second cast, and it looks like a small, that looks like a very small gilt-head bream has impaled itself on a 1/0 hook. I'm taking that, taking that species 2. So using my bison travel rod, and so you can sort of see where I am. Just using a as before, it's a lounger as a rod rest. So not bad start there. What made it with that white bream, something bigger than I've had all week. Yeah. Oh, that's helped now. A big light's just gone off behind me now. So it's made it pitch black. I wondered why it gone very dark then. So yeah, just keep putting out bait. I've got prawn, a bit of squid. Just keep mixing and matching. What time's it now? It's 11:30. I said low tide, high tide I should say, is at midnight. I'll just play it by ear. I'll play it by ear. So this is the rig that I'm using. It's just a flapper rig, one up, one down, but I've used, instead of swivels and little components, just used like a T-knot. So it sticks out a bit. So you can see, and then I've got a weight, and then just a pyramid weight, and that's the rig. It's going to be my last cast. It's cut up to 20 to 1. I'm shattered now. I've had that nice white bream, so I'm happy with that. Bang this in, see if we can get anything else out. 20 minutes and I'm off. I've got a long day tomorrow. Well, it's just coming up to 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm calling it quits. I'm too tired. I'm absolutely shattered now. It's a shame that this tide came on the last night I was here, but I've given it a go. I've got a cracking, I'm sure it's a white bream that I caught. But I'm open for anyone telling me other. Yeah, made up with that. Thoroughly enjoyed my time in Fuerteventura. I'd love to come back on a proper fishing holiday here, trying for the really big stuff. That would be very good. But if you got this far, thanks for watching. Take care.